So as soon as it goes live. Boop.
Inside, come on, GG.
Inside the building.
There
Come
you are.
on. Yes, sir. And I'm Greasy.
Yeah. You can't. Myth.
Mm-hmm.
Boom shaka. Boom shaka. Wow, my mic is loud. Boom shaka. We are here. We are live in effect.
Boom shaka.
Major players inside the building. Back again. You know me.
Yes, sir.
My name
Yes,
is Face,
sir.
and that is my boy Greasy, and that is my boy Gully.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
And
Come on, yeah.
if you are turning on this, welcome to the Playerz Hub. There,
Sir.
Yes. Welcome.
sir.
where today we are going to discuss a very, very important topic. Yeah? Very important topic.
Yeah.
Extremely important topic. The future of gaming.
Yeah.
Important topic. Right? The future. Yeah?
Future.
That's what we're
Yep.
talking about. We're talking about the future.
Mhm.
We're also talking about
Yep.
how seasoned we are in this
Mhm.
whole gaming thing. Because man's seasoned, bro.
Come on.
Man is seasoned. Like,
Come on.
I didn't pick up the PS4 yesterday. I didn't.
Mm.
I didn't pick it up yesterday. I certainly didn't. Yeah? Certainly didn't pick up the PS4 yesterday. So man is definitely seasoned in
Long time.
this console thing.
Yeah. Shout out to Donny Brown.
Yes, big
Shout
up Donny
out to
Brown.
Chris.
My
Yeah.
guy Chris, welcome to the Playerz Hub.
Yes,
Yes,
Chris.
sir.
Welcome to the
Yes,
Playerz
sir.
Hub. Today, we are discussing
Yes,
that
sir.
all important topic.
Mm-hmm.
We are discussing we are discussing consoles.
Yeah.
Consoles. We are discussing next gen,
Mm-hmm.
current gen,
Yep.
previous gen.
Yep.
That's what we are discussing today.
Okay.
So welcome everyone to the Playerz Hub.
Welcome.
You get me? So, first on the
Yeah,
agenda.
Mm-hmm. So our thoughts on this generation. So the PS4, the Xbox One,
Uh-huh.
and the Switch. Lads, what do we think? Gully, I'll ask you first.
Take it away, my guy. What you say?
Well, I'd have to start on the PS5.
Mhm.
PS4, sorry.
Yep.
You know, 'cause honestly, I think we've been spoiled with all the games we've had. You know,
Yeah.
I think they've lived up to their name in this current generation.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox, I wasn't really a fan of Xbox, but I've been turned.
You've
I
been
think
turned.
Xbox-
What you say? You got
Yeah.
turned to the dark side.
I'm still PlayStation all the way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
but Xbox is a great console.
Fair
I like
enough.
what they've done, especially with the Game Pass.
Fair
As you
enough.
keep saying, Greasy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch as well. Recently, I've been turned.
Okay.
So this generation has been really good for me.
Yeah.
I could
Sick.
honestly say.
Face, what about you, bro? What do you think?
Why? The way you said it, I like the way you said it. Face, what do you think? Like you're waiting for me to cuss, innit?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to cuss
cussing.
someone. I know you're gonna cuss somebody.
Let's start off the bat,
Making-
yeah? Let's just start off the bat. This generation, I'm going to say, not a controversial thing, I'm going to say a blatant thing. And I'm sorry, it's actual fact. The Sony PlayStation has won this generation. Simple.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Sony PlayStation has won clearly. Sony have just, they've come out the blocks and they've just gone strike. They wasn't playing no games from start to finish. Yeah, for me, from start to finish, Sony has won. Now, Microsoft put on their star player a bit too late. They drawed for their Ronaldo a bit too late.
Yeah.
Man like Phil, if Phil was in the building
At the beginning.
ooh.
Yeah.
Phil, who works for Xbox.
Yeah,
right?
ooh.
Yes, sir.
Phil's a
Yeah.
Game Pass guy, basically. That's what I know him as. Ooh.
Yeah.
If Phil Spencer was in the building at the launch of the Xbox One, ooh.
Yeah, that would have been an issue.
See now, all right, Sony had the exclusives. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why they won. They had the exclusive games that were looking
Probably
sick.
the biggest. But
Probably
go
the
ahead,
biggest. Probably, arguably, the biggest reason why Sony won this was probably exclusives. Yeah, in my opinion, again,
I concur.
the console just looks better.
Which was?
Sorry, say again.
Which exclusives?
See now that you could say which you could God of War, up and coming God of War. That's a massive game. It's a massive franchise. That's gonna push it forward again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That Spider-Man game was absolutely amazing for me. I loved that Spider-Man game. That game was super sick. That was a great one. You get what I'm trying to say? But those are just two key games out of the bunch. Yeah, that pushed Sony ahead. Obviously, Microsoft made that dumb mistake of saying, yeah, well, when you buy a disc, it's gonna lock to that one console. Yeah, and just like my brother Greasy said, I believe Sony were gonna do that too, but they went, ooh. No one likes that. Stop. Bill, Terry, John, Takigawa. We're not doing that. Yeah. That's what someone said. They went, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Right? That's what someone said. Nah. Obviously, I'm gonna be honest. I have a 5%. No. It's gone down. It started off at about 30%, but now it's gone down. I have now a 5% bias towards the PlayStation just because I've owned every one of them since number one. Yeah? Right? So that's gonna be the bias. Yeah? So yeah, without being biased, if Phil Spencer was there earlier, it would have been a totally different ball game.
It could have been different, okay.
Totally different ball game. Right? We've also been spoilt. Like Gully said, I fully agree with what Gully said. We also have been spoilt this generation. Do you know why I know we've also been spoilt this generation? Because we complain too much now. Let me explain.
Elaborate.
Let me elaborate, right? Let me elaborate, yeah? So, have you noticed lately, a lot of sequels of games coming out, yeah, have been getting bad press, and have been getting quite a lot of flack. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'd agree.
Would you agree with that, yeah?
Yeah. I'd agree.
Some of the opinions I see out there just are not very valid. It just sounds like a spoiled brat being given a toy that they don't want, but they still want the toy anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you, yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it's hard for me to explain it, but that is how I'm trying to explain it.
A child throwing his dummy out of the pram.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
look at Streets of Rage. Oh, it's a great game to be.
Alright, Streets of Rage. They brought that back. Let's not even start that one day. That one there's a personal one, Streets of Rage. That's a personal one. That's a personal one. But I reckon, like Gully said, without trying to elaborate too much on it, we have been spoiled this generation because we have had some amazing titles. Yeah? Like, some amazing titles that are even flown under the radar, in my opinion, as well. And, yeah, we've just been spoiled for choice, especially on the Sony PlayStation because it's had more, in my opinion. It's just had more. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
equally, sorry for the Xbox as well, because I'm thinking Devil May Cry 5 free on the Game Pass.
Oh, Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah.
Hold on.
5,
you know.
5, yeah.
Was a Devil May Cry exclusive at one point to Sony?
I
might have to Google.
I'm not mistaken. It might. I could have sworn it was. No,
Sure, I feel so.
I swear the early ones were exclusive. The early ones, 1 and 2, were exclusive.
because when they rebooted it,
Yeah.
it was not exclusive anymore.
No, it wasn't exclusive anymore.
I played the reboot on the 360.
Yeah,
But we got that for free, basically.
we did. We did get that one for free. See, that's what I'm saying. Man like Phil, bro.
Yeah.
Man like Phil, they basically put on Ronaldo too late.
Yeah, they put their star player too late.
They put their star player. They put for my American viewers. Sorry if I'm not very basketball-esque. They put on Steph Curry too late. They put on LeBron James too late.
LeBron, yeah.
They put Kobe on too late. Do you know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
RIP to the big man. They put him on too late. Like, if they had Phil Spencer from the start, things would have been different this generation, I reckon. And that's what I think. It would have been totally different. Yeah? I never brought Nintendo into this. Cause in my own opinion, Nintendo's in their own lane. Them and they're in their own lane. They do their own thing. I've got my own issues with them too, but they've got their own thing. But anyway, let me start talking. Let me go. Grease, go on.
Yeah.
You tell me what's going on.
All right. So this generation, I thought the way consumers were treated was bad. I must admit, the way we were treated by certain publishers was really bad.
Yeah.
I think this generation overall, though, ugh, yeah, it was a bit like. But one thing I will say though, I agree with you guys. The PS4, it was a landslide, honestly.
Yeah,
Like
it
in
was
terms
mad.
of winning, because straight out the gate, that reveal from the Xbox, oh, it was so bad. Like it was really damn near cringe worthy when watching it. I was
Yeah,
like, oh my god,
no
I'm gonna
fact.
spend money on this thing,
No
and
fact.
I am not impressed with what I'm getting. Because yeah, I'm a gamer, so I'm getting these consoles. Even if I was
Regardless.
making the YouTube channel or not,
Yeah.
I'm getting these consoles. And to be fair, I was a huge Halo fan, so it made no sense to get a PS4 first for me. Right.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, though, all my friends were on PlayStation. So I was pressured into grabbing it. And when I did grab it, I realized why.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
Yeah.
it wasn't even nothing to discuss.
Yeah.
Like it was like
Yeah.
the first PS4 exclusive that I played was Bloodborne. Like easily one of
The top games. Yeah.
the best games this generation.
Yeah, that's mad.
Easily. Bloodborne, The Last of Us. I had played The Last of Us on my PS3 previously, but the remaster came back and it just brought a new flavor. It was the God of War, like Spider-Man. Man, I could just go on.
That's
Like
some
it was
big games, bro.
yeah, PS4, like as much of an Xbox fan as I am, like there's nothing to discuss until my G Phil.
Yeah, Phil turned up.
Phil turned up
Phil turned up and it
and
started going
gave
mad.
me hope.
You man rate this man.
No. You know what? Do you know what? Do you know why I rate Phil? Do you know why I rate Phil? Yeah, right. Imagine a football match. Them man was 7-0 down.
Yeah, we were.
Phil brought back at least 4 goals, at least. But he only had injury time to work with.
We were getting like
Bro.
Microsoft. We like the Microsoft team. Like we were getting destroyed until like Phil when he came back with that Game Pass.
Yeah, bro. It's
I
like
was
he's got a quick
what?
hat trick. He said, "Yeah,
What
that's
is
you."
this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
This
why I
was
rate him.
this was something I was proud to start telling my friends about. Yo, there's this Xbox Game Pass. You lot should try it. It's bare different games for cheap.
For cheap. And they started it off at £1 a month.
Yep, £1 a month.
And then they weren't giving you like 20 years ago titles.
No,
they were dropping some new games, bro. I swear, what was that game that we liked?
The Outer World.
Outer Worlds.
Straight away.
Day
launch.
one. Hold on. Streets of Rage 4.
Streets of Rage 4. Day one. Yeah.
Bro. Hey, Phil came through.
Yeah, Phil
did
did his thing.
Yeah. He did things.
Yeah.
So sorry, I tried to cut you. You continue what you're saying.
No. Phil did his thing. And also another problem, a big problem for the Microsoft crew, we didn't have as many exclusives as you guys, the PS4 guys, and that was something that we could not hide from. like we
Yeah.
could try to say, yeah, but you know, Halo is one of the best first
Yeah.
person shooters out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like,
there weren't
well,
no.
yeah.
That's what you could
we had
say.
no
Yeah,
argument.
my friend.
That's what you could say.
Yeah.
That's what you could say.
But
But
you
then,
lot got the exclusives, though.
but then, hold
Mm.
on. Does a console winning really rely on exclusives alone?
It helps because you
Go
know
on.
why it help. You know why it's a big factor. I think it's a big factor because not to ramble, but
Question.
I think that the more exclusive games you have on your side, the more everybody comes to your side to see what those games are, especially if they are of a higher quality. So, for example, Bloodborne was loved by everybody, and even Xbox players were looking over there thinking,
Yeah,
"Oh, but how come we don't have a game like that?" You know what? I'm going to buy a PS4 because I want to play that game
Yeah.
because of how good the games were. That's another thing. The games were actually solid
good. Yeah, they were solid
games.
games.
Con-
They weren't giving you no idiot thing. It weren't
Yeah,
no.
there was sick
Yeah, it was solid.
games.
And
Like,
I go on.
go
No,
on.
continue. No, I remember just something Kane said in another stream. They had
Mhm.
a lot of those indie titles that flew under AAA radar,
Mhm.
but people really enjoyed.
That's a
Like
fact.
the PlayStation had a lot of it, like
That's a fact.
a lot of it, and they kind of promoted it also.
Mhm.
But then
That's a fact.
we're missing one thing, and I think it's one of the main things.
Mm.
The PlayStation was cheaper. It was £400.
Yeah.
Xbox were doing this £500-600 rubbish.
They waited, didn't it? They waited to drop the price.
And
Yeah,
I
that was
heard,
cheeky.
after
I
Xbox.
heard, Sony actually made a loss on selling consoles just to get them out there. That's what I heard. Maybe we
Okay,
could
so
do a Google, but that
and
is what
see
I
if
heard.
that statement's true or not.
But
Yeah.
ultimately, they won.
They won because they sold more. They outsold everything this
In the
gen.
long
Every
run.
like everything, literally everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was.
You
It
get
was
me?
not even,
The
it was,
Nintendo Switch is catching up now. Yeah.
It wasn't even. It wasn't even close. Like just to. Sorry, I'm rambling, but pretty much yeah. So on top of Microsoft not having exclusives, right? When Phil came in, that's when you started hearing all these little rumors that Microsoft started, changing things around. You know, they now started buying like more than 10 studios,
Yeah.
gaming studios.
Mhm.
So we were like, wait a minute. Also, does that mean like there's new exclusives coming out? There's new, yeah. It's like he changed the perspective of Microsoft going forward in the future. Not so much this generation because it's too late.
Yeah.
To the point where I think even Nintendo passed Xbox, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Really?
If
Yeah,
I'm not
Nintendo.
mistaken,
Yeah, apparently in sales right
Nintendo.
now, Nintendo is up there right now with the
Nintendo
PS,
blew,
and they
yeah,
blew them out of
Nintendo
the water.
blew past.
But
That's
that's
another
what I'm
thing
saying.
about Nintendo.
Yeah, go on,
Sure.
continue. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like in terms of answering your question, Nintendo, like even though they're on their own little island somewhere and they kind of peek out sometimes just to see what everyone else is doing, but
Yeah.
they have their little system, their little
Yes.
planet,
Mhm.
and that planet really works.
It works.
It does.
innit? Yeah.
It does. My only issue
So-
with that planet is I think they milked that planet a bit too much. They really strain that planet out. Strain it. Because by rights, a Nintendo Switch is as expensive as a PS4.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I
about
can
three-
take the
about
Nintendo
3K.
Switch outside. I can take it outside, but I'm not getting the same entertainment value
You're not getting the same
as as a PlayStation. No disrespect to Nintendo Switch players. No disrespect
But
to that.
shouting out to Nintendo in general for their innovation.
No,
because
yeah, bro. These
Like-
man don't care. They do what they want.
these guys take risks,
That's a fact.
Yeah.
and these risks usually pay off.
They
That's
pay
why I have so much love and respect for
Yeah, Nintendo. I use the word ballsy. They don't
Yeah,
care. They're
they are.
bold. They're bold. They don't care. They just do what they need to do. They don't care. Yeah, I rate them
yeah,
still.
But yeah, this generation to me has it's been a lot of misses, a few hits, a few memorable hits. But
Yeah.
Has
a
this
lot
been
of-
the best generation of your time?
No way. No
Do you think?
way.
Do you think the PS3 and the Xbox
Yeah,
360 generation was better?
that
Do you
previous
know what?
generation
I
was
think
a
I
lot
agree
better.
with you, though.
Was a
But
lot
then,
better,
but
bro.
hold on. Are we just saying this because we were younger? You know, when you were younger, you had that more excitement about gaming.
Nah, everyone. Nah, because you know why? Because each console had a huge roster of
Yeah,
games.
they did. It was a huge. All right. Let's say the 360 won that. The 360 won that,
Me personally,
in
I
my
think the
opinion.
360 won the
Yeah.
previous generation.
Previous gen 360 won that. I can't even lie to you. Bear Man had 360, and I was like,
360.
huh? I was a PS3 man. 360 won it with. They won it with like just gaming in general. Like it seemed like they just had more games on the 360 for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they won it with design because the PS3 was butters.
Ugly.
The PS3 looked like a flying saucer slash I don't know what it
So
is.
catching dust because I was never playing it. Yeah.
I didn't mind it, to be honest, but yeah.
But yeah, so for me, that's what I think. I think there were a lot more misses than hits this generation. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna quickly go to the chat room.
Yes.
So chat says, all right, shout out to everybody by the way that's
Yeah,
watching.
shout out to my guy Kane. Shout out to my guy
Kane.
Matt Hunter.
To,
JW for life.
Link.
Cuban Link.
Come on.
yeah.
Matt
So
CD Stanley.
See this.
Yeah, what's everyone saying? What's everyone
yeah,
saying?
so we got JW saying Nintendo has pretty much done don't fix what's not broken.
That's a
pretty
fact.
much.
I was thinking that,
And,
yeah.
it's worked.
That's a fact.
Okay, so Cuban says I get way more entertainment from my Switch than my Xbox.
Do you?
My Xbox is a glorified TV. I don't blame you because
Wow.
even the way they pushed in the opening, like in the reveal of the Xbox, they pushed it as a glorified TV anyway on Netflix.
Yeah,
all
they
this
did.
fabric.
They did. It
Yeah.
was. It really
What?
was. Yeah, it
don't
really
want that.
was. I can't lie. It was.
I'm sure Sony saw that and said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna push games."
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
And
fact. That is only a fact.
simple
Still.
concept.
Simple.
Push games.
Yeah.
Simple gaming concept.
Okay, so yeah, so Matt Hunter says Killer Instinct helped Xbox a little bit in
that was
terms
sick.
of exclusives.
Yeah, okay.
Cuban says exclusives help, but it's determined by the quality of those games too, which is what I was saying. The quality of the games that were coming out on the PS4 were the reason why their exclusives were overshadowing
You think
Microsoft.
so?
Yeah, because
makes
their
sense.
exclusives quality was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
They were.
the quality was nuts still. I can't even lie. The quality was nuts still. I can't lie.
Like, say what you want about you know, The Last of Us, whoever those people that whether they like it or not, but the gameplay and just the story, the franchise around it, we don't have that level on Xbox. There's no game on the Xbox that has caught a generation the way PS4 has.
Yeah.
The Last of Us.
Yeah. They caught them.
I'm trying to think.
They caught it.
Halo-
But then
Halo-
wasn't that the PS3 generation though?
It was the PS3 generation. But I'm just saying in terms of exclusives,
Yeah.
Say what you want about Death Stranding, but like Xbox at the moment don't have an exclusive that
grabs you.
Grabs you.
That literally grabs you and has a whole massive community that actually grabs. Obviously, the Halo community is
They
massive.
work with Halo. But
then
they
why
can.
why is that the first one to come to mind? Why isn't it other stuff?
That's what they.
Yeah,
That's
because
it. But then that's it.
But who's looking for Gears of War right now in 2020?
Yeah, in 2020,
No
who's looking
one.
for Gears
They've
of War?
done so many. How many? 5?
Yeah, they've done 5
Yeah.
consecutive, and then they've done like little throw-ins. What are they called? Spin-offs.
Spin-offs,
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got JW for Life is saying, and the 360 had some games that PlayStation didn't have, moving from PS2 to PS3. For example, the 360 had Need for Speed
Hmm.
Most Wanted 2005, and PS2 did, but PS3 didn't. So basically, he's saying there were some games that the Xbox 360 had
Yeah.
that the PS3 didn't have, and
Yeah.
that's what that there was a lot
So
of
they
that
had the
going on. That's what
exclusives. So is that what you're trying to say? Is that it's really boiled down to exclusives? I think it's boiled down to exclusive and price. I reckon price plays a
Yeah,
major
no,
factor.
you're right.
Because the
Exclusivity and
PS4 was
price.
cheaper. The PS4 was like considerably cheaper. Like that's why they had a little edge on sales, because man were like, okay, I ain't got 550, 600. Alright, I've got 450 though. Might as well get a PS.
So okay, so people are going back further. There's
Man said
people in the
PS2
chat are
days.
saying, yeah, the PS2 days.
PS2 days was lit though. It was lit. It was lit. I can't even lie. PS2 days was lit. I swear we got San Andreas then. That was San
But you
Andreas,
know what?
bro.
Going so what I'm gonna do is, because that segues into the next
yeah,
topic.
that segues into the next topic.
3. Yeah.
Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto 3 was that on PS2? No, that's
That's
PS3. I think that's PS3. No,
Grand
I have
Theft
to
Auto
Google.
3.
I have to Google.
Grand Theft Auto 3? No, that was PS1, I think.
No, was it?
Grand Theft Auto 3. That came out before Vice City
Was
and
it
San
Grand
Andreas.
Theft
Yeah,
Auto
wasn't that
4?
PS? Hold on.
Was it 3 or 4 that kit? I can't remember.
4 came out
What's the one
on.
with
It was on
PlayStation
PS2. Grand Theft Auto 3.
was on
Yeah,
PS2.
It was originally
Yeah.
released for the PS2.
Yeah.
But
But,
that,
it's so
but that
they
was
ported
changed
it. They
the
ported
game.
it to PC and Xbox. So that was PS2. Oh, yeah, PS2.
Changed the
Oh,
game.
the chat has got a point. The PS2 era was mad.
It was mad.
The
It was,
Listen,
it was.
I'm gonna be real. The Xbox, in my opinion, the Xbox, the first one is just non-existent to me. I didn't know what it was. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was.
I didn't even know it.
I only noticed Xbox when it got to 360 because I got one. Yeah.
Yeah. Because so what I'm gonna do is, because this kind of segues into the next topic, so I'm gonna read out the next topic, and then it'll, because the conversation was flowing into the next topic. So the next topic is basically our console history. So what consoles did we start with? So Gully, again, I'll go to you first.
Really show my age. And
Yeah.
started with the Sega Master System.
Hmm.
The console. It had no games. Alex the Kid built inside. No
And then-
games. One pad and
One
the game
pad.
inside built in. On
So
my
what I'm gonna
birthday,
say
I
is-
thought that is mad.
Sorry to cut you off. I want you to make a timeline. So from your first console and walk us through your console life all the way till the PS4. If you can remember, like
So
bits and pieces. of
yeah,
it,
so I think mine started off the Sega Master System.
Mhm.
I think I had the Master System 2.
Yeah.
Then obviously it went to Nintendo, Super Nintendo,
Mhm.
and then yeah, I think I missed out on the Mega Drive. I never really had it. I didn't really
Okay.
care for computers anymore like that.
Mhm.
And then it started with the PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Gaming started all over.
That's when it
again.
started, didn't it?
That's when it got serious for me. Obviously, I love the games, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Street Fighter, 2 Turbo.
Don't bring me back.
Up all
You're
night
gassing.
playing them games.
You're
you know.
gassing me.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
PlayStation 1, yeah, it was just
Hold
a
up.
roller coaster from there.
Master
you
System.
know?
Sorry, I have to answer Kane. Kane, Master System is the one before Genesis. Whatever you guys called it, I don't remember. Hold on, let me find out what you called it.
Sega Master System. It came in a little box with like a grid. It
Yeah.
was mad.
With like a grid. Yeah, the grid.
Yeah, I got it for my birthday. I'll never forget, G. I'll never forget that day.
I don't know what it was called.
Christmas I got it for.
I don't know what the Master System was called in your country, but yeah. Sorry, Gully, continue what you're doing. Sorry, continue.
Yeah,
bro.
no, that's it basically.
So the PS1.
PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
then the Xbox, and then yeah, we're currently here now. Then the PC. You know?
Got you.
Woo!
Face.
Sorry, Chris said something bad. Man said I started with Atari. Real
I remember
gamer.
the Atari.
Real gamer.
I
True
remember the
gamer.
Commodore 64.
Commodore.
and the Atari when you had the tapes and the little ping pong games. I
Mad,
remember them
Mad.
things there.
mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
Don't mess with me with gaming, you know.
So,
Yeah.
Man's been about,
Come
bro.
on,
The ping pong game,
he's been around. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that game. Hey, so my dad was a gamer. He slyly was always a gamer, slyly. My dad was more, he was so sly about it. He wasn't an out gamer, but I used to always remember my dad staying up super late, right? And you know when you get up to go toilet and I could still hear the game downstairs. And you know you're a kid, you're listening. So my dad was a gamer. Because my dad was a gamer, he would buy the latest console, but it was for him. It wasn't for me, it was for him.
Okay.
So Master System 2, yeah, right? Master System 2, that's when he got me my own console. But for some reason, obviously back in them days when you were kids, you didn't have TVs in your room. So you could only play that in the front room. Do you know what I'm saying? On the one telly, like there were no mad TVs in every room back in the day. Do you know what I'm saying? No one didn't have P like that. So he bought it for me. But it was slyly for him, slyly. You know, there was slyly for him, slyly. So because my dad was a bit of a gamer, yeah, he obviously got me into the Master System 2. That had Alex the Kid built in. Yeah, that was one of my favorite games of all time because that started me on gaming. Because I personally at that time, as you're a kid, you don't know what the hell that thing is. I've got something in my hand and I'm controlling a person on the screen. You know, the comprehension of that is mad. Yeah. So the Master System 2 was the first thing I ever got. My favorite game on the sorry, I have to bring it to here because I've thought of this game and I keep thinking of it. My favorite game on the Master System 2 was Alex the Kid and a game called Black Belt. If anyone remember it, Black Belt was a bad boy game. You used to kick man, and when you kicked man, the guy would disperse. So after the Master System 2, my dad got, my favorite console of all time was the Mega Drive.
Okay, so this is of all time now.
No, this is of all time. That is my favorite console. Don't get me wrong, I love this PS4. Don't get me wrong, that is there. That holds dearly to my heart. But my favorite console is the Mega Drive.
Period.
Period. I don't care what anyone said. Period. My favorite console, because that time for me was probably the best gaming days of my life. You know where and you see the jump. Like I saw the jump from Master System to Mega Drive, and it was like, oh my god, wow,
what is this?
What's this? And then when I first got Streets of Rage, it was like, sorry to bring it Streets of Rage. I first got Streets of Rage, and I was like, what? I can move this guy, and he can punch guys up. What? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that was my favorite console. I never had Nintendos. I never ever had Nintendo Super NES. I didn't have none of that stuff. I wasn't on that side. I was strictly Sega side. And then I was one of the odd few, very lucky, because I think I just bothered my dad till the end to get Mega CD as well. Remember when Mega CD dropped, the add-on for Sega Mega Drive, aka Genesis. And I think in America they called it Sega CD.
The attachment.
Yeah. I only had one game on it, and that game was called R-Type. That game was super sick. And then obviously, after that, I had a big phase. I had a big jump because I think after that, I didn't have any consoles until the PlayStation.
The PS1.
The PS1. Yeah, I didn't have any consoles until then. I had that console for ages, that CD thing, because I asked for it. My parents were like, yeah, you need to play that thing. Don't ask me for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask for nothing else. You need to play that. Yeah? So that's when I got the PlayStation, and that's when I think the first day I ever saw the PlayStation was at my uncle's house. He was the first person to have it out of the whole family. I went to my uncle's house and I was like, 3D. Hello?
Yeah, what's
I can see the other side of the person.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Do you know, like, as a kid, your mind is blown. Like, my mind was gone. I didn't know.
I think for me, Sega did that with Sonic 3D. But go ahead, sorry.
But you know where, like, okay, Sonic 3D to a game called Tekken. That is two different jumps. Yeah, that's two totally different jumps.
Yeah, two different.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, then when we had the PlayStation, he had the PlayStation first, and then I think I got it that Christmas of the year it came out, and bro, the rest is history. I've had 1, 2, 3, and 4
Yeah.
since then. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't resist the console, and I've had a 360 as well. I had a Game Boy for a bit. My cousin gave it to me. That's basically everything, and obviously you can see in the background I've got all 3 of the latest consoles. That's literally everything I've had since the whole timeline.
Yeah.
Literally. Sorry, Grease?
Yeah. Mine was a bit all over the place. I started with the Sega Mega Drive, and then I jumped straight to the Nintendo 64.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a
And then
jump.
because obviously my family weren't um uh as rich, or my family, money was spent on more important
Yeah,
things
yeah, yeah, yeah,
than,
Yeah, of course.
so I was usually outside anyway.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
that jump from the Sega Mega Drive to the N64 was because I was playing N64 at my friend's house, and I was like, you know what, I want that. I want that. So, because we used to play GoldenEye,
Woo!
Lilac Wars,
Yeah.
all those, like Mario, all of that. And I went home and I used to, Dad, please, like, can I get the? So, I had the N64. I jumped from the N64 to the not the Dreamcast. What's the Cube, the
Cube,
GameCube,
Okay.
GameCube. Yeah, I missed that one. Yeah,
GameCube.
Mario
yeah,
Double Dash,
all of that. So you're a
Melee.
Nintendo man back in the day, yeah? You like your
Somewhat,
Nintendo.
somewhat, and then I jumped onto the 360.
Okay.
The family had the Wii, but I jumped onto the 360. All right, I didn't really play the Wii like that. I didn't all this motion stuff. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
wanted
yeah, that
to,
was a mad thing.
yeah. So I had the 360. From the 360, I bought the PS3.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I think
so
we all
I had,
did. By that
yeah. So
time,
I had,
we were
yeah.
adults.
We
Yeah,
told
yeah,
them
yeah,
So
yeah,
I had,
yeah,
buy
I
yeah.
had,
our own consoles
I
then.
had those two, but I preferred the Xbox 360, so I sold the PS3, and then obviously the Xbox One dropped, and then the
Yeah,
PS4,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and all throughout that, I had a PC at home from childhood. So there was always these funny
Yeah,
little
I never
games
had
that
a
I'd
PC. I
play
didn't
on
know
the,
what the hell what that
like
was.
Comic Zone. I played that on the PC. I had a CD that played it
Woo!
on the PC. So there was a
Okay.
game called Echo the Dolphin.
Echo the Dolphin.
Oh,
That
I
game was
love
dope.
I played that on the
That was
PC.
on. I had that
Oh,
Mega Drive. I think I had that Mega Drive.
Mega
And then
Drive.
I
I played
played
that one.
Lara Croft the Tomb Raider. That was PC. Like,
Mm.
so a lot of these games I was kind of doing even all the Command and Conquer 1 and
Yeah,
2,
PC. I played
Yuri's
that on PC.
Revenge. That
Yeah,
was all PC.
yeah, I played that on
So
PC as well. I
the
played that at a
PC
friend's house.
it was splattered along the timeline
Mm.
as I was going through consoles. So yeah, man, that's me. That's my timeline till right now. So yeah, we'll quickly go in the chat, see what the chat is saying. So Cubans talking about Lilac Wars, Star Fox in the
Great
building,
game.
Mad.
Excellent game.
N64. People saying he misses the CD era. He totally missed the CD era until the PS2 came out. That's what he was talking about. So Chris says the first PlayStation game he played was Resident Evil 1. Iconic.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes, I remember that game.
Resident
iconic.
Evil 1. That was, and I
Very
was scared of that
Iconic.
game for
yeah.
real. I
Absolutely
was
scared.
I was
actually scared of
scared.
that
We
game.
used to go through one little hallway and by the window.
The
Yeah,
dog that
I
jumps through
yeah.
remember.
the.
But you know the
Yes,
maddest thing?
bro.
Do you know the maddest thing? I clocked when I was a lot older, bro.
Yeah.
Music came on every time something would happen,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
but I still was scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
After a while, you realize
I
that.
can't
Yeah.
even lie, bro. Hey, let me throw you a throwback. Yeah? My next door
Go
neighbor
on.
had it, and he got it one Christmas. I was hating. Yeah,
Mm.
Time Crisis with the gun.
Oh,
PS1. I was
That's
hating.
elite. That was elite gaming.
I was
back then.
hating. I was like,
That was
nah.
next level
Like
gaming.
those are the ones where you go to Trocadero
And you have to
Yeah.
pay there,
and
bro.
you play it there.
And
Yeah.
you know when I went to his house, I was determined to be better than him. I was like, nah, bro, I'm the guy. Bap, 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 bap. And he's like, oh, how are you hitting him with one shot? Bap.
Yeah.
Not them ones.
Headshots from early.
Right. So CD Stanley says, I played all the Resident Evils back in the day. My dad got me. My dad got me
Him
into
into
the
video.
video games. Okay, it
Cool,
was his
that's
dad.
cool.
Yes, big up Legendary West. What are you saying,
Oh
West?
yeah, Silent
Big up
Hill One.
West.
I never played Silent Hill. I was too
Silent
scared.
Hill. Yeah, that's a
Silent
scary
Hill.
one.
I was too
Hey,
scared.
that was a
That's a
I was
scary
too
one.
scary
My
scared.
one,
friend,
you know.
friend had
I was
that.
too scared.
That's a
Mm.
I
scary
can't
one,
even
bro.
lie. I was too scared. Like I could handle horror movies, but when it come to the games, nah,
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
you
like
don't know
it
why
I
because
people
if
couldn't
it,
say
handle
what
it.
you
you were
think.
more immersed in it because you're controlling that character. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't rating it too tough. I can't even lie
yeah,
to
no,
you.
I
I was a
couldn't do
bit.
it. I couldn't do it. Nah, I wasn't. Anyway, so we've had a little chat with the people in the chat room. So we'll go to the last um conversation we're gonna have.
Mhm.
Basically, our expectations of the PS5, the Xbox Series X,
Just put
just
that on the
whatever
screen.
Nintendo drops.
Just put that on the
Yeah.
screen.
So, what do we think? What's coming out? Our next expectations.
Right, this is the juicy conversation. This is the juicy one. We're
Mm,
talking about next
right.
gen now. This is serious now. This is real
What
serious.
do we want to see?
Yeah.
You know, like what do we want to leave in the past? So you shouldn't bring that bad behavior this way. Like the things you want to see. Please take the floor, Gully. What do you want?
Boy, in this generation, um, it's quite hard to say because obviously
Mm,
you got the PC and you know
hmm
the consoles are never gonna catch up to the PC
Yeah, never.
Yeah,
in that
Fact.
sense.
it's not gonna happen.
Fact.
It's not gonna
Blew
happen.
it out of
So
the
yeah,
water. Game over.
Yeah,
Done.
game over for a while now.
Game
For a long
over.
time now.
It's
yeah,
over.
but
Game out of there.
I'm
Mm,
Ding ding ding
expecting
ding
a
ding ding
lot
ding.
still. Like I'm
mm,
expecting GTA 6 for one.
yeah.
Just a game like GTA 6, more games like GTA, should I
Yeah.
say. There's
Yeah.
only one GTA out there. Saints Row tried it. It wasn't going nowhere.
Boo.
So
So I
they
think
went off into space. Yeah.
yeah, they went somewhere else.
Mm,
So I just think we need more games, more open world games, more
mhm,
interactive games, you
mm,
know, better graphics.
mhm,
Um, yeah, I'm expecting a lot of this generation. I'm expecting more from
mhm,
Xbox, to be honest,
Yeah.
because they're
mm,
more linked up with the whole PC.
mhm.
Yeah.
So I think they should be able to
Microsoft
perform
have got things
better.
to do,
But
bro.
Okay. All right.
PlayStation as a whole, as an
Mm,
entertainment system, yeah,
mm.
I think, yeah, it's quite hard to say basically. So
Fair enough.
in a
Fair enough.
nutshell, I'm expecting more open worlds, more
Mhm.
interactive games, and
Sick.
yeah, more online gameplay.
Sick. Face.
Yeah,
What do you want to see, G? What do you want to see, bro?
First of all, I want to see some
I'm expecting a
competitive
lot.
prices. I don't want
Okay.
to see. I don't want to see no bougie
Oh,
£600. Stop it. Just stop it.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
an
they
adult
do need
now.
to
I
down
pay for the
prices,
consoles.
almost £60,
Yeah.
£50
Yeah.
for
I'm
a
not
game.
asking my parents to pay for it. I pay for it.
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't want to see no 600 quid. I don't want to see no console in the 600 bracket. Don't even look at it. Don't even think you lot can put that in the 600 bracket. That's my first of all, that's first.
Mm.
First and foremost. Yeah? The maximum I'm paying for any of these consoles is 550. Yeah?
Mm.
Maximum. Don't get
And
on my
that's
nerves
with
with that.
and that's with accessories.
And that's with a control pad, and that's with a
Mm.
game like knack. Yeah?
Mm.
Right? Yeah? That's what I want to see. First of all.
Man said knack.
First of all. Yeah?
Mm.
Second of all, I'm not expecting no big graphical jump. I'm not.
Yeah, there won't be.
Do you know why I'm not expecting it? I'm not expecting like a PS1 to PS2. That was a graphical jump. I'm not expecting a
that-
Mega
that was-
Drive to PlayStation. You can't. You can't now. We've hit a wall where it's going to be hard to push the wall back now. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's going to be hard to break the wall. So I'm not expecting no crazy graphical jump because these PS4 and Xbox Series X, Xbox X, oh, they are powerful pieces of kit.
Well,
Yeah? Powerful pieces of kit.
yeah.
So I'm not expecting no crazy graphical jump. And plus, I've been playing a lot of PC gaming, and they ain't catching up to that.
Yep.
So I'm not expecting
PC's
that.
on its own different realm,
Yeah.
doing its own
I'm
thing.
just expecting them to at least get to current PC graphics.
Okay.
Current now. Yeah?
Explain.
Now. Like that PS5 and that Xbox Series X needs to be at least graphically powerful as an RTX 2080. Now.
No way.
It needs
No
to.
way.
No, but it needs to. No, it needs to.
No way.
But you know why it needs to? Do
Yeah.
you know why it needs to? Because it's pointless.
2020.
It's 2020 now.
It's never gonna happen.
That needs to equivalent to an RTX 2080. An RTX 3080 is coming out this September around that time. These consoles are dropping around that time-ish. So you at least have got to be on that generation. I'm not expecting them to be 3080 generation.
They haven't. This generation that's coming, I don't think it will even go past the 1050 Ti.
No way. No. Bro, it has to be an RTX 2080 at least.
It will never be.
It's gotta be. Bro,
you know why? Because they will never sell it. They will never sell it below £700.
But what
if
they
they were
showed
to ever
us,
do that.
what they showed us, especially with that new Unreal Engine, that does look 2080-ish. It does.
Aw.
They have got ray tracing on it. That's the whole RTX thing, ray tracing. So you at least need to be on par with that. Second of all, do you know what I really want this to happen this gen? I know it's like impossible, but not impossible, but it's a bit unlikely.
You see, look, Togo is even saying it as well. Like the card alone is
but bro,
a grand.
But where are you going? You can't you can't be I'm gonna spend £500 for something that I could put in my PC.
Bro,
That's
you know what's crazy?
better.
You know what's crazy, Face? These guys right now, the PS. This is the 5th generation for the PS. For PlayStation, bro. This is when they're getting to 60 frames now.
Yeah.
That's when they're touching 60 frames.
It's
bro.
It's shocking. I can't even lie. It's shocking.
leave the PC stuff alone, bro.
But at least 2080 because they're moving on to next bro. The PC's moving on to 3080 now, a whole different queue. Yeah, at least 2080 now can we get to for console home gaming at least. But then you know what? Aside from that, I would like this generation to be a lot more even. I don't want a clear winner like PS4 did to Xbox this year.
Competition. Yeah. Be competitive. Like, I was gonna say that, but sorry, go on.
Reason why I don't want it to be a clear winner, because you can see from now, Sony are too big on their boots. Yeah. So I think they could do anything and just we can do anything now because we're winning. Yeah. So when they mentioned the whole cross play, Sony were like, no, we don't need to do it because we're winning. Yeah. When everyone's on a level playing field, when the competition is balanced, yeah, there's no like clear winner. Like them man are battling 1,000 consoles ahead of each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That means it opens up more connectivity and it opens up more deals for each business, for each company to do with each other to allow us to play together more. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I guarantee if Sony wasn't winning this generation, we would see so much more cross play. We would see so much more crossplay. So much more crossplay if Sony wasn't winning. So I'm hoping that this generation is balanced. Yeah? I'm hoping this generation is balanced. And
fair enough.
One more thing, sorry to just keep rambling on.
No, go on.
I'm hoping for a lot better story-based games. A lot more better story-based games. Because it's getting ridiculous with this online stuff. It's gone out the window now. I like, look at The Last of Us 2. Everyone's badgering it. Let's just be honest. Everyone's getting onto it.
Yeah, because
you know what they did. They did
politics.
There's a lot of politics around that one. Without going into it into too much detail, because I haven't played the games, so I don't know really. But like, let's get some like real like story-driven games in. Let's get some good ones, like good ones that the online player, the guy that plays online every day, is gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna take some hours out to play this one because the story looks sick. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're very online based now. It's too online based now. I love online gaming. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
I never was.
You get me? I love and I never was at one point. Yeah, bruv,
was
I
late.
love online gaming. We love it. Like, we're gassed on it. We love playing together. We love the whole connectivity. Yeah, it's great, cool. But
Competition.
give us some real sick story-driven games as well. Let's balance it now. Like, sometimes, like, I've missed the element of playing a story-driven game on my own. I don't do it anymore. I don't. I'm being right real with you. I don't play a story-driven game on my own.
It's all loot based now, isn't it?
It's all a loot-based battle royale,
Yeah.
fighting, sports game. Like, can we get a story-driven game?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But anyway, go on.
So, for me, I'll just wrap it up quickly. So for me, I think, I agree with everything you guys have said. There's one thing that I think Matt Hunter said it first, and then everyone else kind of agreed. That's one big thing: crossplay. I think all these consoles, they all need to have quite a few games where everyone can, play together until it becomes normal enough for, consoles to just, I can play with my 360. I mean, I can play with my Series X friends or my, whatever Nintendo console drops, just in case, like, because, there's a lot more, I feel like there's a lot more benefits than, cons, should I say. There's a lot more pros than cons.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I just want to see companies, actually. I just want to see you gaming publishers treat us with respect. Like, a lot of these games that you guys make are trash, and they're trash because you don't care. Like, you
Yeah.
treat your developers like poo, and you need to stop doing that. Like, your developers are the reason why you guys make money, so you need to treat them well. Like, we shouldn't be hearing scandals about how you're forcing, like it's a gulag. Like, you shouldn't be
Gulag.
treating your developers like that, because these are the people that are making
The
your
gulag.
your money for you, because they're helping you build a product that we will buy. You understand?
Nah,
Look at the way CD Projekt Red, I know they're the go-to company now to talk about, because they just do things right. They holler at us, they tell us what's going on, they're as transparent as they can be. you
Yeah.
know like, we'll be upset about it because it's like, oh, you're pushing back the dates.
Yeah, but
But
they're just trying to put
the
the effort in. Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
reason why is because, they're trying to put the effort in, and I'm
Exactly.
sure, hopefully, their developers are it's giving their developers room to spend with the family, recuperate. Maybe there's some days they can take off, just so that, just
Yeah.
alleviate the stress. Like, because some of these scandals that came out,
Rockstar was mad.
like these 100-hour a week crunch hour things. Like,
Yeah.
what is
Why are
that?
you doing that?
Like,
Crazy.
think just
Why are you
like,
doing
we need,
that? Yeah.
like, I just wish these companies or these publishers, or whoever these people are, like, treat your developers better, so that they can make better product for us, because we're spending 60, 50 pounds, 60 pounds
Here
on games
we're spending
that are
70.
broken on the
Jeez.
day, unplayable on the
Yes,
day
exactly.
of release. And then, they come and start saying, yeah, we're gonna fix the game as we go along.
Yeah, broken.
It took
Sorry to badger them, but Ubisoft are a prime example of release a
most of
broken
all
game
of
and
their
then fix
games.
it.
Assassin's Creed Unity, that took
Broken.
about 2 years for it to be fixed.
Division, the first one, broken.
Division, broken when it dropped.
Division 2 for me is still broken, but still, I'm not even gonna get into that.
Yeah, Division 1 was broken. For Honor was broken. All these games, Rainbow Six Siege was broken.
Broken.
Now these games are good now. 2 years later,
Wait,
it's like,
wait,
guys.
let me get on to Capcom as well. Capcom released half the game Not even half. Release a quarter of Street Fighter and then give it to you later.
That was cheeky. Capcom was on the decline because of silly behavior like that, but they brought it back.
They brought it back almost
with
like
good. They brought it back with
They
good,
brought it back.
with good, you know, consumer-based product. You understand? Like they gave us good product. We need good finished games. That's my main concern with going into the future.
That's a fact.
Because it's now the consumers we've become a bit like, oh yeah, the game is broken, but you know, give it a few months and they'll fix it. No, bring the product
now. Look
day
at
one.
Anthem, another one. Servers didn't work. It broke PlayStations.
Oh my god! I don't even. You know what? I'm not even gonna start doing all that because time's gone.
Because time's gone.
But time's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah. So for me, my main thing: treat you companies out there. Please treat your developers correct, so that they make the best product. So that we give you our money, because we will give you our money if you show love to the product. If the product is finished, we will spend that money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So yeah, that's my only worry is finished products. We need finished products and the crossplay thing. Like I agree with the people in the chat. The crossplay aspect.
It just makes
sense.
That
it should be looked into. I'm sorry, it needs to be.
Kane did say crossplay doesn't work for profits of systems, but to be fair, the average household only buys one system.
Yeah,
like the real gamers will buy more than one.
Yeah,
but the average household will buy one system. And if you bought one system, you should still be able to play it with your PS5 friends.
You feel me?
Yeah. And to be fair, no one's making more money or less money really. You're only really making money on exclusives, really.
Right. So let's read in the chat.
Hold on. Let me address something here. Josh Caldas said that didn't you play the remake? Right, and I think he was referring to me saying about I want to see more one-player driven story games. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, in regards to the remake.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
It's one. First of all, yes, I'm happy that they've remade Final Fantasy VII the best Final Fantasy in the whole series, in my opinion. I'm happy they've done that. But one, I've played that game already. Really, I actually know what happens. Yeah. Two, you've given me a quarter of the game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was a joke. I still haven't bought it because I want to know what the other
ones cost. Yeah.
How much are they gonna cost?
Now, don't get me wrong. It's probably an amazing game. It's probably an amazing first quarter. It probably is.
Right. But you know the story already.
But one, I know the story already because I played Final Fantasy VII. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You may have added extra content. Fair enough. Cool. But I know the main story. Two, you've given me a quarter of the game. That's my issue. That's why when I talk about story-driven games, I mean something brand new that you can get me to buy and get me like hooked on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the last story that I was actually hooked on, I'm gonna be honest, was Red Dead Redemption 2. That's the last story I've hooked on. That's the only story.
Because it was a strong story.
Strong. And that's why we need more of that. Strong stories. Strong story. No one played Red Dead Redemption 2. That story was brand new to everyone. Yeah? Like, you didn't know what happened in the past. So, that was a brand new story. Yeah? So, what I'm saying is, that's what I want. Like, brand new stories that have you immersed in that game. That's all I want to say. That's what I want to say on that one.
Yeah. So in the chat,
I Togo, stop trying to get onto me. Stop trying it, bro. It's a quarter of the game, bro. That game had 4 discs. Come on, bro. It had 4 discs before. Man said 1/8. Come on, bro. Man said the story is different in parts. I hear that, but still, it goes on the main timeline of Final Fantasy VII. Don't get me wrong. I love Final Fantasy VII. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to bash the game. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying, in regards to story-driven games, I want brand new things. Brand new things to get me engaged. And in my opinion, Red Dead Redemption 2 was the best story of this generation. And don't argue that. You can argue with me, but that's my opinion. Red Dead Redemption 2 was the best story out of every story-driven
Alright,
game I've played
I think a lot of people would agree.
this generation.
you never played Bloodborne, so I won't
Yeah.
get onto you. I won't get onto you because you never experienced.
Oh,
Bloodborne.
sorry. 3 discs, Togo. 3 discs. Sorry. 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point, Chris.
Yeah, you
Once
don't touch it.
you don't touch it again. No, you don't. But then that's any Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. That's any Rockstar story-driven game.
Yeah.
Story-based part.
No, I kind of replayed San Andreas.
Oh, well, that's the only one. That's the best one.
Yeah,
that's
no,
why we
to
replayed
me,
it because
yeah,
it's the best
arguably
one.
That's the best. That was the best story.
It was the best one.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so quickly going through the chat. So CD Stanley says everyone says The Division is the best game ever. I don't know about that.
Who said that?
I don't
Who said
agree
that?
with that.
Who said that?
I don't agree. Division is not the best game ever.
CD Stanley. Who said that? Tell me now.
Some people apparently
now.
no people love that game.
The Division 1 was cold. Division 2 just was.
Yeah,
Nah.
but
Move on.
right. So so John Digger, shout out to you. He says people are rushing to stay in line with the market.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out to
guess.
Tyrion. He's just locked on.
The Division was fun, Matt Hunter. The Division. Not Division 2.
Yeah, not
The Division was fun. I know, you know what? I'm not going to start my gripe with that game. Let me just continue.
Yeah.
Sorry, that game just, it's just wrong.
Yeah, so,
Lenny?
yeah, so...
Yeah, but Red Dead 2...
Yeah, I think that's, people are just...
Everyone loves Final Fantasy 7. Don't get me wrong, I
people-
love Final Fantasy 7 too. I haven't played the remake yet because I'm waiting to see if you're going to try and charge me £50 British for each part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should. I don't think that's
And then,
right. I think that's a con. But
Cuban says crossplay just makes sense. They already share so many games that crossplay just seems like the obvious move for everyone other than exclusives.
there is crossplay already in some games anyway. Look, we play Street Fighter with Matt Hunter. Matt plays it on the PC. We play it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then it don't make sense that we don't play with the Xbox as well, because ain't PC Microsoft and Xbox Microsoft ain't all the same thing, really.
That don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bruv? Sony, listen, appeal. Look, me looking directly at the camera. Appeal. Yeah? You're not probably never going to see this, but hopefully one day you did. Sony, Microsoft, let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, all this so-called rivalry, just let it go, man.
It's 2020. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Yes, you have to make money. You're a business. I get it. But when it comes to connectivity online, let it go.
Let it go, man.
Let it go, bro.
Let it go. Josh Kyle Daz is saying they will. I hope so. We hope so.
All right,
Yeah.
Tyrion, I'm gonna get Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm gonna buy it. But if they have to pay another £50, I'm gonna be very, very, very upset.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not biting that bullet, mate.
Not yet,
Sorry,
so you
I'm
know.
not doing it.
Sony paid for Street Fighter 5. That's why it ate on Xbox. This is what I'm trying to say. Let it go. Why are you doing that?
On
So
a
you're paying
cheeky
money
one.
for
On a
no
cheeky
reason
one.
because the game was gonna come out on the console
on a cheeky
anyway.
one. On a cheeky one.
Just to block, man. Just to block, man.
Cheeky.
Just to say block.
Just
What?
to block, man. Yeah.
Bro, allow it, bro. Allow it. Let it go.
Yeah.
It's 2020. Let it all go, bro.
Yeah,
Listen.
guys. Yeah, go on.
Sorry. One more thing. Sorry to keep rambling.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
go on.
One more thing. We pay for the online services.
Exactly.
We pay £40 a year for the PS4, and I think we paid a similar price for the Xbox. So, yeah, I think you've earned enough money for cross compatibility. I think you've earned enough money, and we're gonna pay for it again next generation, and that's everyone who buys, basically everyone who buys the next generation console. You're gonna receive the online fee, and it's most likely going to be more expensive because it's going to be a better experience. That's what they say. So why can't we play together? Anyway, I'm done. My gripes are out of the way. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
So, to be fair, just to conclude, these consoles do have a bright future. I just hope that, these scandals that we've seen in this generation don't carry on to the next. I just hope all these development companies and all these people learn from the mistakes
Yeah, yeah.
they made, and going forward is just, I just hope it's just a smoother ride,
I
really.
just watch this space,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, with those things.
Yeah, but anyway, this podcast is coming to an end. Face,
Alright.
if you do the honors.
All right, cool. Let's bring the podcast to an end. Hey, I want to thank everyone for joining the Players Hub. I want to
Yes,
thank you
sir.
for coming through to the podcast, hearing us ramble
sir.
about
Once
next
again.
generation and current generation and our gaming lives. Thank you
Yes, sir.
for passing through, everyone.
Yep.
Togo saying he's buying a 3080. Yes, I'm buying one too.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, yeah,
So
I just want to big up everyone down here. I want to big up man like Matt Hunter, always showing up to
sir.
the streams.
Always
Thank you, bro.
showing up.
Thanks for all your
Matt Hunter,
support.
thank
I want to
you
big
very
up my
much.
guy Togo from VIP2 Gaming. That's my guy.
Shout out
That's
to
my
my
G.
VIP2
All
Gaming.
day. I want to big
Come
up my
on.
guy Josh Caldas. Big up
Yeah.
Josh Caldas for passing through the stream. Thank
Brilliant.
you. I want to big up my guy John Digger. What's going
Man
on,
like
my
John
guy?
Digger
Man like
Digger.
John, my
Shout
guy.
out to you
in
for
the
coming
building.
through, bro.
I want to big up my guy as always, Tyrion, always passing through the
Always
streams.
passing
Whether we're
through, come
playing,
on.
whether we're chatting, whether we are anything. Hey, Tyrion, thank you, my guy. Thank you.
Shout
I
out
want to
to
big up
you.
my guy Chris as
Come
well.
on.
Does the same.
of
Always
course.
passes through the streams. Always
Yes, sir.
supports the major
Yes,
players
sir.
in the building.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
my guy CD Stanley.
Yes,
I want to big
sir.
up my guy.
Yes.
Always
CD.
supporting. I want to big
sir.
up my guy K's Confessions.
Yep.
As per usual,
Yeah.
always
Thank
supporting
you,
the
bro.
thing. Thank you,
you.
bro, for passing through the stream. I want to big up
Cuban
my
Links.
guy, always Cupid Link in
Come
the
on.
building.
Links.
Cuban Links,
Oh my-
they are.
Yep.
Thank
my
you, bro,
Cuban,
passing
yeah.
through. I want to
JW
big
for
up
life.
my guy, JW for life.
JW,
Sir.
My
Jesus
guy.
Christ.
Sir.
All the time, every single
Every
time.
time. Yep.
I want to big up my guy, Legendary Wes, for passing
Yes,
through.
sir.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Legendary Wes,
passing through.
for passing
Thank
through.
you, guys.
Appreciate
Much
that.
appreciate that.
Appreciate
Also,
you.
want to big up my guy Dallas Torres. He was
Yes,
waiting for
sir.
he's waiting for the gaming, but yeah, Dallas
Easy.
Sunday, 99
Sunday.
Vidas,
99 Vidas
Vidas
on the Switch.
on the Switch,
Switch players.
courtesy of my guy Ultimate Jordan. He's saying, yeah, 99 Vidas on the Switch. We're all gonna play together. It's 4-player online co-op. So please, if
Yep.
you are around for
Yep.
beat 'em up Sunday, if you
Yep.
can grab 99 Vidas. In America, I heard it's $1 right now, and over here in the UK, it's £8. So it's not that much. If you can grab 99 Vidas on the Switch, we can all play together on Sunday.
Yes,
I reckon
sir.
that would be a sick stream. Also,
sir.
I want to big up my guy Donny Brown for passing through. I want to big up my guy Geek Solus for
Yes,
passing
sir.
through. That's my guy there. And yes.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, thank you everyone for passing through to
Matt
the Players
Hunter
Hubs.
is asking,
Players
is
Hubs.
tomorrow night Street Fighter?
Oh,
Did
well, you want to get Street Fighter-ish, yeah?
Did you guys?
I know that
say-
wasn't planned. Nothing was planned, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll talk. We'll talk in the Discord. If we're doing Street Fighter live stream, we'll talk in the Discord.
That's a good point. Let me put down the Discord.
Yes, let's put down the Discord in the
Oh
chat.
wait, to be fair, everyone.
Everyone usually
Yeah.
got the Discord. So yeah,
Everyone-
Beat 'em up Sundays. Beat 'em up Sunday is going to be 99 Vidas, and apparently it's a very good game, Josh. So yeah, if you want to pass through on Beat 'em up Sunday, 9 p.m. UK time, we're all gonna play together. It's 4-player online co-op, so that is dope.
Dope.
Yeah. So yes, everyone, thank you for passing through once again. This
Thank
was
you.
the Players Hub. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do last week because I had PC problems, but my
Yep.
PC's backing up and running now, so we're there. You get me?
back.
And yeah, look out for the videos. We should be posting one on Sunday. There will be a skate campaign update this weekend, 100 million%. So yeah, just look out for all of that. Anyway, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Anyway,
Come on.
my name is Face.
Yes, sir.
That's my boy
Come
Gully.
on, bro. They are.
That's my boy Greasy. And we are signing out. out.